Hello friends and welcome to my channel FiSci. Today we are going to start a new series that is on electromagnetism, and in this particular series we will deal with some difficult and some very different problems on electromagnetism. Okay, so in this first problem we have to find the equivalent resistance between the point A and B for this particular network of resistors. Okay, now you can see that it is not a typical series parallel type of problem, and you can also see that Wheatstone bridge condition is also not applicable on this particular network. So for this we will apply the concept of symmetrical circuits to solve this problem. Okay, if you want to solve it before I do, just pause the video and you can try it yourself. Okay, and then after that you can see my solution. Okay, now first of all we have to make this circuit a bit easy. Okay, now see, this is the top view. This is the top view of this problem. You see this dome like structure. I have draw it like this. So if you see this particular network from the top, so this would be the view. Okay, let's name it. This is O, this is A, B, C, D and E and F and G and H. Okay, okay, so let us first apply a battery across AB, and let's say the positive terminal is attached to battery attached to the point A, and the negative terminal of the battery is attached to point B. Now this circuit and this circuit, they are symmetrical and equivalent type. So here and here the current would be same. Let the current here is I1, so here also the current would be I1. The current here and current here should also be the same, because you see these two branches are also symmetric. Okay, there is a symmetry across AB. So let's say here the current is I2 and here it is also I2, and along this branch the current is I3. Okay, now if you I put a mirror over here, the right side of the circuit and the left side of the circuit are symmetrical to each other. Okay, and from here also the left hand side and right hand side are also the mirror images actually of each other. So due to symmetry, since look, this 5 ohm resistor and this 5 ohm resistor okay, now as this much of current I1, I2 and I3 are coming out of this point, so this much current also go towards the point B. So here and here current should be I1 and I1. From here the current should be I2 and I2, and from here the current should be I3. So you can see I2 current is going through this 5 ohm resistor and I2 current from this 5 ohm resistor. So no current is going from here to here. It means the current which is in this 6 ohm resistor, it shall also be equal to the current in this 6 ohm resistor. So these two 6 ohm resistors and also these two 6 ohm resistors, they are in series. Okay, they are in series. Another thing, due to the symmetry of the circuit, this is negative terminal of the battery, so this point F and this point E, they are at same potential, and this point G and H, they are also at same potential. Okay, because look, I1 current is coming from here and I1 current is also coming from here, so they would be at the same potential. Okay, so I can write the potential of F is equal to potential of E, the potential of G is equal to potential of H. Okay, and also no current through this branch DC, so potential of D is also equal to potential of C. Okay, right? So if this the potential of G and H is same, so no current here. Okay, and F and E potential are same, so no current here. So current can flow from here, then here, then here. It would come. So current can be in the 12 ohm resistor, but it cannot be in the 8 ohm resistor. Okay. Okay. So no current through 8 ohm resistors. Also I can write same current through 6 ohm resistors, so they are in series. They are in series. Okay, so now I can make an equivalent easy circuit, and I will not draw those branches in which there is no current. Okay, let's make it. Okay, then this. Okay, I should not attach this. These are not attached. Okay, because the current coming from here is going over there, so I should not attach it. Okay, let's draw this. So this is our circuit. Now this is 12 ohm, this is 6 ohm, this is 6 ohm, this is 2 ohm, this is 2 ohm, 5 ohm, this is 5 ohm, this is 5 ohm, this is 5 ohm, this is also 5 ohm. And this is 2 ohm, this is 2 ohm, this is 6 ohm, this is 6 ohm, this is 12 ohm. Okay, now it is very easy to solve this problem. This is 12 ohm and this is 12 ohm. Okay, in series. So here the equivalent resistance of this 12 ohm and this 12 ohm, because these are in series and these will be in parallel with this, the whole resistance of this particular loop will be equal to 6 ohm. This 6 ohm will be in series with 2 and 2, and we will have this. Here the resistance is, this is 5 are in series, this is 5 in series, this is 5 in series, and here the resistance would be 10. So we have this type of circuit. Look, 10 ohm, 10 ohm, okay, 10 ohm for this, 10 ohm for this, 10 ohm for this, and here the overall resistance, this equivalent resistance of this is also 10 ohm, and here so this is the equivalent circuit of the whole of the this very tedious network. Okay, so very complex network. So now you can easily, you know, all these 10 ohm resistors are in parallel, so equivalent resistance would be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. So 1 by R should be equal to 5 by 10. So R should be equal to 2 ohm. So this is the result. So you can see we can apply the, you know, the concept of symmetry to solve this kind of very complex network of resistors. Okay, so I hope you understood this very much. If you have any you know, problem or any doubt or anything I have done if something wrong, then you can write me in the comment section. Okay, and like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, bye. Shizu, bye.